Hey guys, and welcome to the Tara Show. Last week we talked about insanely hard games and how you guys will do anything to beat them, almost to the point of becoming a masochist. You guys were familiar with this. Stanislav Todorov said, "For me, the hardest game I ever played over and over again to beat the final boss is Return to Castle of Wolfenstein. I almost broke my keyboard from rage, but in the end of the day, you feel like a boss when you beat the game." That's exactly what we were talking about last week. Your sense of accomplishment after beating a really hard boss is like that of winning the Olympics or something. It's insane. Our viewer Geege 1138 also brought in some science. "I once heard a researcher say that us gamers are resilient in failure because we always find ways to succeed." I wouldn't say I'm as much resilient to failure because I definitely scream and curse and freak out a lot, but I definitely keep trying until I succeed, so there's that of course. But thankfully I don't rage as much as Commander Shepard Vid does. I like hard games, but I can get super angry when I lose after almost completing something. For example, when Sif, the wolf from Dark Souls, was almost out of health and I died, I hit the wall and broke my hand. Seriously, dude? Be careful. I mean, controllers can be replaced, but hands? Those are almost more important than, legs to gamers. I would hate to lose one of my hands and not be able to hold a controller. Speaking of handhelds, starting this week, Nintendo is making some of its old Game Boy Advance games available for the Wii U. Whether or not you like this initiative, it really got me thinking. I mean, Nintendo isn't doing so great. Sure, Nintendo 3DS might be doing okay, but the Wii U is a complete deadweight, it seems. It makes me really sad for the generations next that they're gonna have to play maybe without a Nintendo console. I mean, is it likely that Nintendo will stop making consoles? No, of course not. If the Wii U completely bombs, the Japanese gaming giant will definitely have enough money to make a next generation console. But without success, Nintendo will be nothing and they'll definitely be doomed. Every single gamer from my generation has played on a Nintendo, whether it be an NES, a Super NES, a Nintendo 64, or even a Wii. Every single person has played Mario Kart, Super Mario, or even like Wii Sports for that matter. In my opinion, playing on a Nintendo or playing a Nintendo game in general is a very special experience that comes with a distinct type of quality in audio, video, and game design. So it's sad when I see Nintendo failing with its kiddie games and that this generation of consumers is really just looking forward to the next gen. Better quality graphics, more realism, and all of that kind of stuff, and kind of just pushing Nintendo to the side and forgetting about it. I guess I'll just have to come to terms with the fact that the new generation is an Xbox and PlayStation generation. I mean, what you guys grew up on was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Halo 3, and Assassin's Creed. All great franchises, but they don't have that nostalgia for me that, Mario does, or Contra, or all of the old arcade games. Hell, my parents were awesome enough to show me things that were way before my time, like the Atari. I mean, my first game was Pitfall, and one of my favorites was Bubble Bobble / Rainbow Island. I would never give up my childhood experiences with playing old games, playing right from the start of when games happened up until like the PlayStation 3 quality, and just experiencing all of that in between. It's amazing. Not that there's anything wrong with you guys' generation at all. The games these days are freaking awesome. It's just that this generation is not so much into Nintendo as the 24 to 35-year-olds. And I say 24 because I'm not yet 25, so I'm kind of in you guys' generation as well, right? Trying to sound younger, guess it didn't work. I guess I'm just afraid that kids these days will grow up without ever really knowing Nintendo and feeling nostalgia for it. My love for Super Mario Bros. 3 will be ever eternal, and it will always be in the back of my mind as one of my favorite games. That's why I got a Mario tattoo on my foot. Duh. But I guess the new generation will have the same feelings for Halo 2 and Fable. Or maybe Crackdown and Killzone. Oh god. Please let me know in the comments how old you are and what is really nostalgic for you growing up as a gamer. What are your favorite retro games, and are you old enough to know things about like the Atari? Let me know. You might be on next week's show. See you guys soon. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out my channel down in the description, where I am currently playing the first Super Mario Bros. Poorly. Bye guys!
What is that?
Fire from the gods.
I don't know. Jeez.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Did you know this is not the only video we make at Zoomin TV Games? Every Monday we publish a new top 5 video. On Tuesday there's the Tara Show.
Of course we all want good games. There are some awesome female characters like Lara Croft, Jill Valentine, Noriko, Bayonetta, but some people were saying you didn't mention this character and that character.
And on Friday we do a live stream where Robert and Tim play several games.
Try rolling through the
Subscribe and stay up to date with all the stuff we do.
There you go. That is a barrel roll.
Yeah, this is the true barrel roll. Fox Star Fox.